Hello guys, welcome to a new video today, and I'm talking about thumbnails, basically how we can easily get thumbnails from existing channels and convert it to yours. So basically just like a copy and paste technique, so you can personalize thumbnails. Thumbnails can take your video from wherever views you need to wherever views you has to be. Do you get? So I'll be showing you some famous thumbnails and how you can easily copy them out, just like I'm showing you in this illustration. Of course, this one was a bit difficult. So right out the back, you now need a thumbnail downloader. Basically, just take the URL you want, put it in a thumbnail downloader. You can create one for yourself using Gemini. But if you know you don't want to go through this step, window is quite easy. Just put in this prompt, and Gemini will generate like an HTML for you. An easier way is just go to Google Images, put in the URL that you want copied, go to Google Images, and there you go. You get the image you want. The only downside of this method is you can't predict the quality. So once you have that thumbnail that you want to copy or replicate, you take it to ChatGPT. You can put in ChatGPT, and this is the best way I recommend with the subject that you want to copy. Currently, ChatGPT is no longer as easy as before. Before, you could just replicate it, but if you know you don't use an external software, just say stylize, and you can get a very nice thumbnail like this animated one, and your video will still perform well. But if you try to get a photorealistic version, I don't know, ChatGPT they changed something. Before it was very easy to just swap faces. The moment you say swap faces with a subject, it was very easy. But I tried several times replacing it. Do you get? But it kept on giving me I don't know, people that don't look like the subject. Do you get? It just looks like a black person, but it's not the subject. And I kept trying different times. I won't put a prompt that you are doing what is not requested, and it was like, oh, I got it. I'll try and do better, but it didn't do any better. I think they've changed their terms and conditions, so you can't do direct face swaps. That's why in this tutorial video we'll need to take a tips from Photoshop. So people that always worry whether graphic designers or whether their former design skills will go to waste, I think they don't need to worry because things like this might be happening not just in design but also in coding. So all right, so here we are in Photoshop. I know if you have never used Photoshop before, do not be alarmed. Just follow the exact tools I'm using. You don't need to know all the tools. Just take the one tool and remove the background. Have a picture of yourself behind a still background. Do you get? And then use ChatGPT to try and create a version whereby your facial structure is copied and your nose. Do you get? So just tell ChatGPT, you know what? Just copy this person's nose and their facial structure. Once ChatGPT gives you such an individual, your next goal is just try to align the nose. You go to opacity or fill and just reduce that a bit. Just try and align the nose. Once you have the nose aligned properly, you have like the proper or a good size of the frame. And then you go to your eraser to make it further down a bit, and that way you just clean off the edges, and voila, you have the job already done. So right now just for you to make some finishing touches with the ears, because you can see that the ears are coming out onto the phone, and just twist the neck a bit. These are just finishing touches. If you can also go the extra step of making the skin tone match with the neck, to do that you just press Ctrl M. When you press Ctrl M, what will happen is the graph will come out and you'll be able to just edit the graph a bit to change the color channels. All right, so this is another version that I did. You can see just the same method. And this other one I created like an extra layer, and I just put like an underlay. So this same method is the method that you will apply in every time you want to swap faces and get that. So I took it back to ChatGPT and I showed ChatGPT, look, this is what I'm trying to get you to do, and it was like, oh, perfect, this helps a lot. But I don't think ChatGPT was listening much. But overall, this is the format that you copy, and I wish you guys the best. But this is how you can easily copy out some of the best performing YouTube thumbnails as a beginner. So I wish you guys all the best in your YouTube journey.